Oh man, I did it again. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes of all teenagers, welcome to the next episode of the Jamaica Plains Settlement build series here for Fallout 4. We're in the build menu, we're ready. We're super laggy looking this direction, but so far no screen tearing. We'll see how well that holds up. Yep, it happened again. All right, tonight we are building out the police station, which I don't know if it's the best idea for tourism for the police station to be right next to the motel. However, it's a really good spot to put the police station, and that was my first consideration. My very first consideration. I'm glad that we were able to get this motel completed yesterday. If we had gone for a fourth floor, I probably would have gone crazy because it was very, very monotonous. I probably would have pulled my hair out. But yes, we're back. We're continuing, and we're going to build yet another building with the white brick palette. I've built a lot of white brick palette stuff recently. I mean, I say a lot. It's, what, 3 buildings that I can think of? We've got public occurrences, the courthouse, 4 buildings. One of these apartment buildings, and then the general store, right behind where my cursor is placed. Oh, I guess it is 5. That's right. How could I forget the post office that we built, not but 4 days ago? How could I forget the post office? All right. Well, we are going to be using the white brick palette. I think the white works great for a police station build. Really, I think it kind of just matches the aesthetic that we're going for. So let's start with that. I took the liberty of working on the floor on the layout a couple streams ago. Hello, NCR Ranger Bravo. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Al. And for the I took the liberty of making sure I did sort of the basic layout of the floor. We've got the holding cells in the back over there. I'm probably going to turn this angled corner into an armory section. And yeah, that should be it. That should be it. These aren't a permanent holding facility. This is not a permanent holding facility anyway. We have somewhere else that we're going to be building a prison, and I've got a couple of different options for that, but I'm going to keep those under wraps until I actually make a final decision. So for now, let's go ahead and start with the shared wall parts. Theme 2. And the shared wall pieces should genuinely be the easiest part of this whole procedure, because it's not like we're going to leave any openings for people to escape from the jail cells if we can help. We can do our best to not let that happen. All right, and then we've got a couple of the angled wall pieces, which will be interesting to place. Will be very interesting to place. Classic shell kit, theme 3. We want these, but I don't necessarily want windows attached to them. I'm not necessarily here for the window bit. But we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. All right. Back. Actually, no, we can stay in here for a little bit. Go with those. Go with this guy here. Interesting. Is the music not playing for anyone else? Nope, it's playing for everybody else. It's just not playing for me. Interesting. All right. Well, whatever. Not my biggest concern. Yeah. I'm looking over at my OBS. Music seems to be playing fine for you guys. The audio for the music is up on my side, but I am not hearing it at all. Oh, there we go. Okay, don't know what caused that, but sure. Sure, we're good. Let's see here. So, because I want the slanted wall piece there, I'll hold on to it. I know what it is. It's a 45-degree angle. I can use console commands if I really need to. I'm just gonna hold off using console commands until I really need to for this little section. Yeah. That's not my greatest concern right now. What I will have to do is I'll have to rewire this, because I'm not gonna have wires pulling through the building. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Works perfectly. Not that attacks ever really come from this direction, but, you know, in case. In case they ever did. Okay. You know, I'm gonna see about it. This should be, I mean, realistically, this should be maybe a 2.5 wall section here. So we'll see what we can do. If we can't do anything, then whatever. We know we have the angled wall pieces. We can always come back to the angled wall pieces. I'd prefer not to use them, though. That would be the ideal scenario. Yeah, it's going to be 2.5, maybe 3. Maybe 3. Okay, so how about we go like this? How about we increase the height of these so that we don't have to worry about them coming into contact with anything else while they're sitting up here. And see what we can do. So if we attach them like that, we've got a half wall in the center and 2 quarter walls on the side. So yes, it is a 3-wall problem. It is a 3-wall problem. Right. Now, how do I handle this 3-wall problem? Because theoretically, all I need to do is I need to get one of these in place, and then I can just attach the other 2 to this one for it to form properly, right? Theoretically, that's all I need to do. That should be it. Thanks, Ranger, for asking. My day's pretty solid. What about yours? And I don't have too much to. I don't really have too much to say about mine. It's good, but you know, I don't have a whole lot going on right now. Oh, great. Nice to hear. Nice to hear. Always good to know your guys' days are going well. Does that make it? No. Now, why not? Why does that not make it? Ah! It's because of the corner pieces. I'm overthinking this. I need to put corner pieces in. I mean, you know, it lines up well enough. It lines up fine. The placement of the object isn't the problem. At least, like, the angle of the object isn't the problem. It's the placement on the piece itself. That's where the concern comes in. Okay. Well, I've got a couple solutions. I can just not really pay too much attention to it. Or I can try and work with it on these sections up here. I think we're going to go with that. We're going to try and work with it on these sections. Alright, how does this look? I see that the message was sent. I'll check out the message here in just a second. I'm just trying to get this guy lined up exactly right. Alright, that's about as close as I'm going to get that. Let's see. If I were to go a full 3... If I were somehow to go a full 3 across... Would it make it, and would it work? Would it make sense? No. No, it wouldn't. Okay, well, we run into the same issue either way, which means instead of worrying about that, I'm just gonna move this wall properly into position. Okay, yours was kind of crappy. Oh man, that sucks. That sucks. Sorry about that. Hope everything's, you know, doing a bit better now, but that sucks. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, 100%. Like, are you good? Do you need a hug or something? Are you gonna be okay? All right. Well, that works, and it closes up that that seam on this back section. Really, we only have to worry about it for this first floor. On the second floor up, we can put windows there if we want to. That's not a problem. All right, good. Good. Well, I'm glad you and your kids are having fun. All right. I do, even though it's not the biggest deal, I do want to move this out of the way a little bit. Okay, that's good. Doesn't really mess with the landscape too much. Doesn't really mess with everything else I've got set up there. Just don't want it to be inside of the, not really a big fan of it being inside of the police station itself. I just fixed you. What happened, weather? What have you been up to? Okay. We'll put a small window here. Just one of those single windows. We'll put one of these here. Because as you walk in, this will be where the this will essentially be where the guard desk is, and then all the holding cells behind. Okay. And then we've got a 4-block section there. 3 up front with the angled window piece. We will put a window here. I'm fairly certain. That's the goal. I thought about putting some commercial pieces only because, you know, we got blue. We do have blue, but if I were to do that, it's kind of messed up blue, you know? Now these commercial kit pieces are interesting. But again, if I wasn't set on using wallpapers, I would probably do something like this. I do like all the different options the commercial kit gives you. Like for instance, I probably, well, I can't now, no, but I probably would have put something like the commercial kit door as one of the entrances. The corner doorway. Could have looked interesting. I mean, these are the same height as your standard wall, so it's not like I can't use these. It's just that if I want to use wallpapers, I can't. So, I mean, we might as well put them here at the front, you know? It's mostly going to be a function over form building anyway. So why not put these at the front here? It's a nice blue. I just wish the blue was more filled in. Alright, well, the door's got to be somewhere in this front section. Let's see, what door options do they have? Right then. Looks like not too many. And I know we've got doors here. We got the nice double doors here, which, yeah, we'll use the double doors, sure. That'll look good. That will look pretty good. Okay, I am getting a phone call right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, send that to voicemail. Let them know what's going on here. I usually would answer this this kind of phone call, but I'm streaming. I got other important things going on. Yeah, the weather command, yeah, it's not the greatest. It is a solution, and I'm glad that Bethesda has a solution for us, but I would like them to have a better solution than what they offer right now. Alright, well, for the corners, for sure, we're going to use... For the corners for this front section, we're definitely using these guys. These guys look awesome. All right. Yeah, I like that as a front face. I like that for the police station. That's a pretty good front face. Now, what we will do is we'll go back here, shared wall parts. I'm gonna use these half wall pieces to sort of give us the slightest bit of a buffer, and then I'll do I'll put 3 double window sections here, so that the math still works out. It's still a still a 4 wall section piece. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, the side of it doesn't need to look like particularly special or anything. The front works pretty well. Works pretty well. We needed to create a little bit of a divider between the sort of offices section and the actual holding cells. That was kind of my one concern about this section over here, is that we could still make that. But the rest of this, yeah, I'm happy with the way this looks so far. I don't know. I mean, there's not a massive point of reason why we should put windows on this section, but I get the feeling windows here probably wouldn't do too much. Probably wouldn't do too much. So if we do anything, we'll just do it for style more than anything else here. I would like to use one of these window pieces for this corner here, but I get the sense it's gonna be kind of trouble. So we'll see. Yeah, no, that probably won't work the best. Okay, that's fine. We'll just use the 45-degree window. Yeah. Because at least we know that fits the space completely. And I guess we don't have to worry about this corner piece, do we? No. No, that one over there is fine. It's just it's the angle of the wall that it causes that one to be weird. All right, good. Good. So let's work on that. Let's work on the interior, how all that's going to work. We need one section that will be like a general hallway section. I think I'll probably have the hallway be oh yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll have the hallway be this middle section. Essentially those two into there. And then the hallway will split off both directions here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, that should work fine. That should work fine. If we need to, make a couple changes here or there, we can. This isn't a massive problem. I'm just doing my best to think ahead about this. We'll figure out where all the doors are going to be placed for all the other sections later. I know we do need restrooms. So if I were to split up the restrooms, I could probably split them like this. Yeah. Have one for each. Or I could put them over on that wall. I think I'll do that. I'll put them on the other wall. Yeah, I'll put them back here. And we can have the, have a little hallway, and then the doors to each of the restroom spaces. So we've got a lobby in this front section. And then I think we'll put a couple of offices back here. Right? Probably. Oh, come on. Oh, no, this will be a big conference room section. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that works. That'll be a conference room. We'll have this hallway, which we can instead demarc with these guys. Yeah. Technically a door, but it'll be a hallway section. And then we'll have a door into the conference room right here. Maybe put a... no, we don't need a second door over there for that. Yeah, the skybox continues to break every time the weather command is used. Luckily, usually for me, as soon as I leave the console section, it looks fine. It's just not always. Sometimes you need to set it and then make a save and reload the save. Okay. Yeah, for this hallway, we'll put the little corner pieces down here. Oh, come on. No, don't be like that. There we go. Great. I know we've got some corners to place. We've got, what, 2 or 3 corners to place? But I'll work on those external corners in a second. At the front lobby, here's what I'll do. There we go. The hallway, and then directly into sort of the bullpen area on the first floor. We'll need stairs. We'll need to put stairs somewhere. And, I mean, we can put the stairs here in the front section. In fact, the stairs can go right here. Yeah, the stairs can go right here. Probably. You know, probably not, actually. I mean, I've already got this section opened up here, so instead of building a second doorway, I'll make sure we've got room for stairs. And the doorway will be back here. Okay, yeah. We'll have the stairs there. The door will be on that section. How do I like this? How do I like this? Okay, lobby, hallway, conference room, bullpen, bathrooms, armory, which I have to put a door for, and holding cells with a window, but that's about it. Okay, holding cell section. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I think that works. I think that works pretty well. I think that works pretty well. And what I should have considered doing, but I'm not going to do now, instead I'm just going to use wallpapers, is I should have considered using the blue wall base instead of the white wall base. I should have done that because it's a police station. And I'm not about to go back and replace all the walls we just put down because we were already 30 minutes into this process. So you are going to be one of those. There we go. Bathrooms. They've got windows, but the windows look out into literally just a defensive position. I guess you could see into the windows, but like what would the purpose be? You're committing a crime in front of a police station? Like that would be that seems like you're kind of taking your life in your own hands there. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Not the smartest move. Okay, now we've got a bunch of these cells to fill. Shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that hard to figure out the placement for all those cells. We'll also go here for the door into the armory. I might want to replace this with the... I might be interested in replacing this door with the security door. With the security wall door, but I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good for now. I think we're good on this. So, let's go ahead and do some decoration. The mixture of the blue and white does work because again, this is a police station, so I could leave the white base on at least those two window pieces for the wallpaper. Yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. Ooh, let's also put in the stairs before I forget to put in the stairs. We've got the stairs up to this section over here, but I got to put the stairs in on this section. Landscaping, retaining walls, stairs, or steps instead of stairs. Oh, my apologies. Yeah, that works great. I'll probably move them out a little bit. So yeah, that works wonderfully. Not that we were having any trouble stepping up here, but NPCs are not the best when it comes to path making, so you need to place as many steps and pathways as you can to make it easy for them. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, all the internals except for the bathrooms and the holding cells and the armory are all gonna have blue. I should have gone with the blue. I really should have. All right, let's go with the wallpapers. We'll start with the window pieces. So shell, interior. And the first one we'll go for, because there's only one of them, is this guy. On the second floor, I'll make sure to use the blue. I'll make sure to use the blue base. There we go. It's a nice neutral blue as well, you know? Nothing too flashy. It's good. I like it. I like it. You know what? Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna do something different for the, the actual conference room itself, probably. I'll leave it for now. If I think about, yeah, if I come to a decision on doing something different with it, then I will. But for now it can stay. In this section, you know, there's no wallpapers I need to place in here. This is, you know, it's the holding cells. I should actually, yes. If I were to do so, I could use another color that is very heavily associated with police colors. Here we go. Yeah, we can use the yellow. Yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool, we'll do that. We will do that. We got a bunch of shared interior pieces, right? How many more windows? We got the bathroom stuff. Okay. Oh, I guess we've got one over here that we will have to replace this wall, in fact, because of the way the bathroom is set up. And might as well do the corners so I don't forget about them later. Because I would forget about them. And I just placed the half corner instead of the full corner. What is my problem? How did I only place a half corner piece here? Anyway, there we go. We might find a use for the brick pillars. We might find a use for it. I don't know. Not on this building, but maybe somewhere else. Okay, but yeah, that's a good breakdown there. Don't have any more windows to worry about. So yeah, we'll just go back into the shared wall parts. Man, even sorting through a menu is easier looking away from the lag spike section. Wow. That sucks. You know what? Just because I was already going to use these anyway. There we go. Okay, now everything else should be the, well, no, I'm gonna use the same brick for this so that it looks like it's a reinforced part of the police station, of course. Of course, that's the smart move. Why wouldn't I do that? Oh, come on. Did I place you on the opposite side? Alright, well that's better than placing you in between the wall pieces, which I don't know how I even do that. But sometimes it snaps to in the middle of one of these wall pieces. That shouldn't be physically possible, but here we are. Alright, well we're going to need the blue from here on out. So I'll go ahead and move that over to the blue. Move this guy over to the blue. Alright. Of course, move these guys over to the blue. Yeah, it definitely would have been simpler if I just used the blue base walls, but here we are. Here we are. I mean, I can attach wallpapers just as easily to them, so I should have. But it wasn't an initial idea. Of course this doorway gives me trouble. Why wouldn't it? The blue is a nice change of pace. The blue's a very nice change of pace. I mean, look at that. I'll probably not place you on there just to keep that whole wall untainted. But it's a very nice change of pace. Yeah, and we'll put a bunch of wood trim in most places, you know, places that it makes sense to have it, like the conference room. There will be wood trim in here because all the wall pieces accept wood trim. And then well, I gotta change this door to the half door, but you know, they do all accept wood trim. Because I can go like this. There we go. Yeah. Now all the walls in this room will accept the wallpaper or the trim. Okay. had to reorganize that very quickly. But it does work. I didn't think I was going to need to use this one on this floor, but okay, here we go. Why not? There we go. Now all the walls will accept it in this section here. Yup. I mean, the doorway, the wide and narrow doorways won't, but that's just the way that works. Of course they wouldn't. But every other piece of wall that needs to should. I won't worry about this guy. Yeah, I won't worry about that guy at all. Yeah, the white and blue tile might work. White and blue tile, I could probably do something with that. Probably. Nice. Awesome. Okay. Okay, I think that's all the blue. Pretty sure that's all the blue. But yeah, every wall should, every wall except for this front section here should be able to accept the wallpaper trim now. And it'll look good while doing it. That's the hope. Yep. Now the doorways are just going to look a bit odd because that's just the way the doorways look. Just because, you know, they're wider than usual, so they're not going to attach, but that's to be expected with these guys. I guess this corner's not going to do it either. That's fine. We can put something in front of this corner so it doesn't really draw the eye into the fact that it doesn't have one of these guys. Are we good there? Yeah, we're good there. Okay. Okay, good. That was going to be tricky later on, isn't it? Oof, okay. Okay. Oh, we're making good progress. Just about an hour in. Making very good progress for today. Alright, that's good. That's good. Let me zero it out. Okay, that's good. That's good. We've just got a couple more spaces. We've got, yeah, just these 2 spaces to work on for the wallpaper trims, and then we'll start decorating. We'll start decorating. The holding cells should be the easiest part to decorate, really. It should be the least trouble. Great. Great stuff. All right. Yeah, we've just got the bullpen, and then we can start decorating. Finally. We can finally start decorating. Yeah, just making sure I'm not not missing anything. Yeah, the only doors that need it are right here. We need the door pieces. Oh no. How did I forget you? How did I forget you? Oh, because I had to move you. That's... of course. Of course. Okay. Well. There we go. We've got the big 3-piecer there. I think that's all of them for those. We'll start decorating. I'll take care of the bathrooms, you know, as a unified entity. I'll have to, but other than those bathrooms, it will probably be the holding cells that we do first. Yeah. I'm not counting the bathrooms because the bathrooms are not going to be unique. The bathrooms are just going to act the way bathrooms do. There we go. Good. Good. Okay. I mean, it's already starting to look better. Not just not being stark white. It's already starting to look better. Oof. Okay. Okay. Well, let's see here. Let's see here. I guess bathrooms first. Bathrooms first always. We always work on those guys immediately. So we might as well. They are the last wallpapers we need to place down. And it's good that there's extra window spaces, you know, just for the bathrooms, I guess. Okay. I got the floor tiles to work with in the carpets and floor covering. I'm sure the blue would be very thematic. Would be very thematic, but we've got a style set. We like the off-white tiles. Okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, I'm very happy with the layout of everything. I'm glad that we were able to come to a conclusion with the way this was going to be set up. The hallway is nice because it allows us to the option of placing extra doors. I know we're going to need to place doors here, but beyond those doors, it allows us the option of placing an extra set here, sort of, you know, as in case there's a breakout in the holding cells, a little bit of a standoff can be made. But you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'll definitely have to put doors there. I might not put them here. Okay. Okay, yeah. Let's get right on into working on the bathrooms. So, the door's going to swing open to the left for each of these because there's no way they're swinging out. Otherwise, no one would be able to get in and out of them. if they swung open at the same time. You know, it'd just be a corridor directly from bathroom to bathroom. So they swing in to the left. So I think I'll put the sink in the middle here. Keep getting these spam calls from you know, area codes that I have never visited, nor do I know people who live in them. I'm so done with it. It's annoying, man. It's always some, you know, nonsense about having fines or having debts or something to pay off, and it's like, okay, well, good luck. First of all, good luck collecting them. Second, please take me off of your call list, because I can and will press charges. It's never about anything legitimate, because if it were, they have a million other ways of contacting me. It's always just the phone line. Always only phone numbers. Okay. Then they always leave a voicemail as well, like it's supposed to be some big thing. I'm gonna read the transcript for this one. You know, if it's anything particularly egregious, I'm not gonna read it on call. Oh, this isn't even that. This is just saying that there was a water alarm. Oh man. Okay, so there, yeah. I don't know why my number's on the water alarm system. My family, they've got a water alarm set up for their basement. They've got these little sensors that are placed around. One of them is in the basement shower. And a water alarm went off, and it's the only one that ever does go off. You know? So it's like, okay, well, thanks for telling me that there's a water alarm. Super helpful. Okay. Yeah, I think in both we're just going to place the sink here at the window. I think it just works best. Yeah, that's good. That's all good. Then we'll put the soap on the wall. All right. Okay, yeah, that works. That works well enough. If there's only a way I could create a dividing wall so that I could have more than one thing going on over here, but oh well. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. One of these is going to end up being the men's room, and I think it'll be this one, because when the door swings open, I can put a urinal here, behind the door. Alright, good. Good, the urinal is a little bit higher than it needs to be. Yeah, that's good. That's solid. Cool. Cool. Then we'll place a couple of this is gonna look stupid. It's gonna look kind of stupid, but we'll place a couple of toilets. Alright, is that good? That's good. Okay. Yeah, that works great. Wonderful. Okay, obviously we need to place the toilet paper, of course, but that works. That works. There we go. Good. Good. Alright, bathrooms are complete. That's nice. Very nice. Don't have to worry about them. I'm not going to put any, you know, newspaper racks or anything. But those are all good, so I can go ahead and close this section up, put the ceiling on top, and get some lights in there. How are we doing on time? We are an hour 19 in. Okay. Okay. Shell kit all the way back to floors. Ugh. Yep. Locked in perfectly. Wonderful. And we won't need to place anything in between them, so we'll go with you as well. Why not? All right, awesome. Awesome. Ooh, okay. Good. Glad those are done, because now I can place the doors here and not worry about this section. I think next we'll probably put together the conference room. That shouldn't be... You know what? No. I said like 4 or 5 times we're going to work on the holding cells. We're going to work on the holding cells. That'll be the next thing. That will be the next thing. I got really preoccupied with the bathrooms just because it's a pattern at this point that we do the bathrooms first. And then... Okay. I'll make sure to put the signs. Great. Great. No confusion there. The signs are as close to the doors as you can get them, and you have to look one direction or the other before you can enter. So that works wonderfully. Yeah, we're going to work on the holding cells, because the holding cells, as I keep saying, should be extremely easy to handle. Okay. I'm going to first check Homemaker structures. Fences. Security fencing and jail cells. Why am I going with these? Because it allows for surrounding movement around the entirety of the actual cell itself. They can't, like, you know, start scraping away at a wall or anything. The cell is just open. It is just, like, the door won't be open, but the cell is not up against any of the walls. They cannot try and use the walls to escape. It is a smarter design. Even if it means you have to really increase the security of the actual pieces you're using, it does work. On the other hand, I could create communal cells, more of like a drunk tank sort of situation. How about we go like this? Whichever way's the outside. I think that's the outside. Actually, yeah, I'll just turn it into 2 large communal cells. That makes it easy. Is that good? Yeah. That lines up very well. Very, very well. Wonderful. All right, then. Well, I'm happy with that. That looks more traditional. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Okay. Okay. I'll put one more over here. If I can, at all. Great. Great. 3 little cells. I like it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this is usable. This is good. This is doable. All right. I certainly like it. I hope you guys do. I think it works great. Awesome. We'll have to place the doors on there, which are probably in the Homemaker doors section, but I'd like to know if maybe I can pick doors from here. If not, I know that we can use console commands to move doors into place, but I'd prefer not to need to, if I can just get them to work. Yeah, I like the sliding door more. Yeah, we want the door. We want the, we want where the actual door will lock in to be on the outside, because the handle's only on one of the 2 axes here. So we're going to try and first line up the door as close as we possibly can, and place it. Mod pause x minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. I think 11 works, right? Maybe 9, actually. Yeah? Yeah, 9 works better. Z minus 3, right? Yeah, we want 3 or 4. And then it's perfectly fine on the y-axis. Well, no, it can come in a little bit. Okay, I think that'll have to do. All right, is that good? That works pretty well. And I don't have to mess with the height on that door, do I? No, thankfully. Okay, good. Now on this guy... Alright. Alright, I think that works. The door is going to be weird and it's going to slide into the cell wall itself, but as long as it closes properly, it's not a problem. It should be all good. Wonderful. Okay, well, we don't have to do too much to decorate this. We just need to... Essentially, all we need to do is we need to place some benches. We don't even need to place beds, really, because these are just holding cells anyway. These aren't... This isn't a prison or a jail. This is just a glorified drunk tank. So yeah, we just need some bench seating. Not bad. I mean, the pews would be funny. Pews would be very funny, you know? You gotta sit there and pray about what you've done. You did it bad. And now we want you to pray about it. Cool. I just got a bunch more benches to place in here. We're just going to place them up against this back wall. I'm not going to worry about the sides or anything. Just the back wall. Because I'm sure this is getting a little bit boring. Certainly getting a little difficult to keep doing on my end. However, of course, the upside is that once this is done, I won't have to worry about doing this ever again, because this is the jail cell we only build once. I'm not going to build a jail cell on the second floor. It's not the safest move. You know, what if someone somehow gets something through? They blow something up on the second floor. Well, now you've got at least 2 floors worth of structural damage to be concerned about. At least you're on the bottom floor. What are they escaping into? A natural rock formation behind them that will just come and collapse into the space? Like, come on. Come on. It's like the Count of Monte Cristo. If you haven't read the Count of Monte Cristo or seen the 2002 make of the movie, go and do that. It's a great book, and the movie starring Jim Caviezel is really good too. Really good. One of my favorite adaptations of historical fiction. One of my favorite adaptations, which is interesting because the ending of the movie is very different to the ending of the book itself. However, they do actually justify the reasons for the change. Because the journeys that the characters go on are substantially different enough while still remaining true to who the character is at its core. That's called a good adaptation. You wanna change a core aspect of a story, and I'm gonna go on the long tangent like I did yesterday. You wanna change a core aspect of a character or a group. You make the choices that character makes. It still has to make sense. If the characterization is consistent with the actions and the choices they make, then okay, that's a pretty good adaptation, even if it's not exactly the same thing that we were hoping it would be. Like, for instance, I'm not a big fan of the fact that Green Arrow kills in the first 2 seasons of Arrow, and a couple of other times after that. But the choices that at least the first 2 seasons make, the reasoning for why he does what he does, it holds up. It holds up under scrutiny. Sadly, the same cannot be said for the rest of the Arrowverse shows. Oh, well, thanks, man. Thanks, that's very kind. That's very kind. I always get a little self-conscious about, you know, being that definitive and open when it comes to content, because the last thing I want to do is make something that drives people away. I want to be as accessible to people as possible. Be as accessible to people as possible, but I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna say something contradictory to my beliefs for the sake of trying to make friends. So, you know, it's a line that's got to be balanced. It's not an easy line to balance, but it's important to me. It's important to me. Okay. I do want to mess with these a little bit. We'll go 15 there, and then we'll move you like that, and we'll keep you there. Okay, we're not going to back you up all the way into the wall, just leave you like that. And then hopefully all of those are properly in line with at least this back wall here. I can move them around. I just want to make sure that they're the right distance from one of the walls. And it looks like it is. Good. Okay. As long as I got it parallel to one of the axes, I can work with that. I can work with that just fine. Okay, 77. And then move you back. Why? How much? All right, good. All the benches are set out. Wonderful. Wonderful. Very sparse, but that's all it needs to be. It doesn't need to be super, you know, super dramatic. It's got to be utilitarian. It's got to be simple. It's not supposed to be comfortable. These are jail cells. This isn't, you know, this isn't a 5-star resort. It's not even the motel over there. These aren't supposed to be the most comfortable accommodations in the world. Okay. I know at the very least I won't have to worry about putting a sort of switchboard set up for the lights. Won't have to worry about that because we've got that 6,000 unit radius connector attached. And it travels all the way out past the 6,000 unit radius travels all the way out past the Jamaica Plains town hall, so we are definitely fine when it comes to that. That is no problem, on our end. You know what? Yeah, water fountains. Okay, water fountains would be fine. Water fountains would make sense. Water fountains and toilets, but that should be all. That does make sense. Thank you for that suggestion. Gonna figure out how I'm gonna fit all that in this zone. Alright, cool. And then... yeah, we'll have to deal with that. Well, I'll put the toilet paper right above. Now, I would have to remove one of the benches to do that in here. So, I guess you're going away. I'll place you up against that wall. Okay, and then yeah, we'll place some water fountains. That will be in Homemaker, furniture, fixtures. There we go. I guess I could have come here for the toilets as well, but all the other bathroom stuff is already in the main decorations tab. Yeah, that works for me. We'll do the same over here. We'll have a water cooler out at the guard's desk. Solid. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I think I'll probably put a couple of weapons display things on the wall. Probably. It'll be over here next to the guard's desk, and then maybe a bulletin board or something in here. Yeah, bulletin board would work. Bulletin board would work, but we'll have a water cooler for the people walking, you know, whether they're the officers here or just visitors. We'll have a water cooler as well. Decorations, miscellaneous, interior, and all the way to the end for that water cooler. Coming up close on it. Okay, nah, I'll have that on the other side, why not? Yeah, we'll place it over there. We'll place it next to the bulletin board, which we need to come in here and place. And then we need to scale it up. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Cool. And then we'll set up the desk for the guard on duty. Yeah, furniture, counters, wood. We love our wood counter pieces, don't we? Big fan. Big fan of our wooden counters. Yeah, okay. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Just land on top of the thing. There we go. All right. And we want decorations, display, weapon racks. Place a bunch of these. In fact, I think we'll go with these. Yeah, I like the corkboard and steel look. Okay, that's good. Go ahead and we'll place the chair. Oh man, getting a little bit of a headache here. Settlement markers, the furniture. This will be a guard seat, so we'll place one of these, I believe. Unless we... Okay, if we want to have the same person assigned to it consistently, then we'll just place one of the scaver seats. Yeah, I think we'll just place a scaver seat. I want the same person assigned to it consistently. So we'll just place one of these. It's easier that way, and we've got 696 defense in this settlement already. I think we're probably okay. We're probably okay. I don't think we need more defense. It's already going to be a nightmare trying to get all of the NPCs in here in the first place. That's going to be absurd trying to do. Ugh, I don't even... I don't want to think about that right now. Okay. We'll place a terminal for them. Homemaker, power, miscellaneous. Place one of these guys down. And then over here we'll place the visitor check-in, of course, which means we need a clipboard from the chemistry and medical, miscellaneous. Now we'll place it here. Personal effects from the personal items in general decor. We want a piece of paper. And we can slide right on top of it. Nice. And then we'll go and place a pen. Or a couple pens, why not? Just imagine the pen is chained to the desk. All right. A nice functional office fan. There's always paperwork. No matter what position you're in, if you're sat at a desk in a police station, there is always paperwork to do. I would put a filing cabinet back there, but that would interrupt the mobility of the NPCs getting in and out of the zone. So I won't worry too much about that. Instead, I'll make sure there's... You got a telephone over here. And... ooh, yes. We need to go Homemaker, Decorations, Miscellaneous Interior, and I want a cardboard box or 2 or 5. Nice. Okay, good. Good, we've got that. We've got some files up here. I think that's pretty solid. It's a little sparse, but it's a guard's desk. It doesn't need to be. It shouldn't be super overcrowded with stuff. I think I'll place a coffee, you know, a counter and a coffee station over here for, again, for visitors, and for the guard on duty. Surfaces, counters, and cabinets. All right. Well, I think we're as aligned on the XY axis with this object as we will probably get. So I'll just move it back into place. Okay. Decorations, miscellaneous business. Then we'll grab this guy. I know this is technically a pink goo dispenser, but we're going to pretend that it's a coffee dispenser. Because I know how disgusting the pink goo dispensers are, but they are a cool looking device. They look just retro futuristic enough to be any kind of dispenser. Like it's exactly what you would expect a dispenser to look like. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go back over there with it. Why not? Not the end of the world. Okay. Cool. Ooh. Yeah, we'll put out some cups. Why not? Why not? We also, while we're in here, we need to place a radio. I knew I was forgetting something in this space. A radio works perfectly. Yeah, okay. That's right. OC Decorator. We want the kitchen and dining, kitchenware and supplies. Anything? Do I want a coffee pot itself? No, I think I'll just go for the cups. Which we don't need to place too many of them. I'll probably place 10 or less. We'll try and make it a fun display. I should get my hands on the Coffee and Donuts Creation Club add-on. Not because I want to buy something like that, because that's not worth $5. But because it would be, it would be very, it would be a classic for the police station, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? All right, we're gonna go with a bowling pin setup here. 4, 3, 2, and 1 for a cup placement. It's probably not going to be perfectly aligned, but oh well. Of course, the question is with the Slocum's Joe Creation Club add-on, do I want to add that to my permanent list of mods for this? Because it's a Creation Club add-on. Once it's in, it's in. I have to go and manually remove it from the game files otherwise. I don't know. I'll think about it. Yeah, it's not a perfect triangle, but it works. It works fine. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I should put up some posters. I should put up some funny propaganda posters. Yes, absolutely. Are you kidding me? This is the perfect location to do so. Wall decorations, posters. We'll put up some propaganda posters. What do we have here? Yeah, we'll definitely have the Enlist poster. I love the Enlist poster. There we go. Want you to be close to the wall, but, you know, not literally inside of the wall if I can help it. I think we'll use a modded one for the last one. No, we wouldn't have room to place it out there. That wouldn't be great. We got the window there. We'll go with this guy. Okay. That works. Well, it works for me, at least. Works for me. If I were to put any posters up, you know, inside the cells, I guarantee you they would not last more than a day. So I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, we have got about 40 minutes left here. This is going to be a multi-day process, especially with everything I gotta place. I think a good portion of it though was figuring out the wall distribution. So, you know, at the end of the day, it wasn't terrible. I know now, of course, I'm going to use the blue wall interior tomorrow instead of worrying about the white wall interior, which will be the first time since the Castle Courthouse back in episode 16, I think. You know, somewhere around there. Somewhere in the mid to late teens of this series. It'll be that long since I used it. Okay, well, let's see. What else can we do? We can place some doors down. Some doors that turn inwards, and we'll go ahead and get the ceiling all taken care of as well. I'm going to place the doors first because I know these doors are going to be difficult to get just right. The doors they have to be the double door sets. We do want them to be the automatically closing kind, and we want the hinges on the interior. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's very, very good. I'm gonna have to do that for all of the double door sections that I want to put doors into. Because they do not want to snap for no particularly good reason. The Snappy build does not want to snap doors to double doors to their sets, which is very stupid. Very stupid. But, you know, at the end of the day, could be worse. It could be significantly worse. Alright, so we've got that. We're going to increase your height by 500 just so we don't have to worry about getting in and out of you as we place all the pieces down. Then I'll place you back. Builds shell kit floors clean. Not going to worry about placing lights in every cell. I'll just make mostly for security reasons, you know. I'll just make sure we've got plenty of light here in this main zone, which I guess will be probably right here. Yeah. We can make it a ceiling fan, you know? Get some airflow coming through here. Oh yeah, that's plenty of light. Yep. Plenty of light for the space. Great. Great. Alright, well I'm very happy with the way this turned out. Before we leave, I'll make sure to go ahead and check the, I'll make sure to go and check these cool sliding jail doors, because if they don't work, I'll find some solution for them. They should work fine, but, you know, I'll worry about them then. Now I've got a good place to stand as well while we figure out everything else that's going on here. Alright, I think, for the sake of simplicity, we're going to work on the armory section next. I know the door that's going to be here is going to be a nice solid security door. That won't be a problem. We can even have a wall-mounted terminal to get in and out. We can go ahead and put one of those here. Homemaker Power Miscellaneous. A nice wall-mounted terminal. Can't we? Well, we can have something approximating a nice wall-mounted terminal. That works for me. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I might put it on the opposite wall, though, just in case we put other stuff up here. Yeah, I'll place it... I'll place it on this wall. Wonderful, and it doesn't pull through the back wall either. Good. Good, okay. Okay, I can place a security door down, feel that it's all safe. Yeah, because at least the visual aesthetic is that this is a very secure section that has been painted on one side to just have plaster and then blue and then all the other stuff to match the rest of the walls, but is really, you know, an extremely, you know, it's a concrete bunker. Wouldn't be surprised if I was going for more of an unexplored ruins look. I would probably find, you know, some skeletons in here or something. Something like that. Okay. So for the armory, what we're going to do first is we are going to place down all the lockers. Furniture containers, storage, and lockers. We're going to start with our single set lockers. We're going to come out here to make sure that we can get the angle just right. All right, cool. Then we're gonna go like that, because that's a 45-degree wall. And we will go ahead and line you up. All right, we'll go... Nope, that's a bit far. Yeah, we'll go with that one. $13, $14... 15, I think, is as far as we're gonna get. No, we can go more. Okay. 16. Okay, 16 is as far as we can get. That's not bad at all. But what I think we'll do is 1, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 16. Yeah, we'll set them up like that. Okay, cool. Got all the lockers on that side. We'll place a bunch of room for you know, guns to be placed. I'm just making sure. How much space did we have? Yeah, we had one line essentially up to everything underneath this seam right here. You guys can see that seam. Everything underneath that seam is golden. Anything above there, we've got trouble. It won't show right. So we're gonna go decorations, wall decorations. Nope, sorry. Display weapon racks. I'm gonna get a bunch of these guys. Then what I can do with these is, after I've got them all sorted and placed, is all those guns that I collect every time I destroy enemies attacking our outpost, I can place them here. I don't collect the pipe weapons because the pipe weapons are bad. They're inferior weapons in every single capacity, so why would I do that? Go with all of those. And we'll place some over here as well for good measure. Okay, cool. Cool. We got all those. Plenty of armory weapons. This is on top of course, what they're going to be carrying in their day-to-day anyway. They're all going to be required to have a standard loadout that they hold on to. You know, a sidearm, stuff like that. But this will be the heavy stuff. This is the heavy stuff. All that gets put in here. And this is a police force. This is not a military force. The Minutemen. All the different branches of the Minutemen. Their standard loadout includes either the service rifle, one of the two versions of their battle rifle, the frontiersman rifle, or their carbines and stuff like that. They've got a completely different setup. Specifically, the basic loadout of all the police will I'll work on it. I'll come to a decision as to what all that's going to be. And you guys will see it when I've figured it out. I just need to. I also need to find a mod that provides a police uniform, because I haven't found a mod that does that yet. So as soon as I find one, I'll include that as well. Let's see, we've got about half an hour left. Shell kit, floors, wood clean. I'm gonna fill this guy in here. Yeah, the texture is going to be a bit odd, but that's how it goes. That is how it goes. All right, cool. Cool. What I'm most surprised about is that it all still works and that there's no seams, nothing's pushing through. I'm very happy about that. There's no reason it shouldn't work, because obviously the floors line up from floor to floor, but it's just nice to know that there isn't a problem. And to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it works the way it's supposed to. I'm not going to be too worried about centering the light for this section, as long as we have one. And it's not going to be a ceiling fan, because this is all weaponry. It doesn't need to be kept at a certain temperature. You know, as long as it's not flooding, we're good. Great. Awesome. Awesome. Now let's get that security door. Security. Yep, that's the one. That's the one I need. I want it to swing inwards, not outwards, if I can help it. So we'll see. Okay, so it swings outwards on that end. Okay, that's not a problem. I guess that matches, because the doorknob on all the other doors decides which way it swings. Of course. Alright, well, we'll jump back in. Give us another 10 minutes to jump back in. But this is good. This is good. We'll spend a lot of time decorating the bull pit, or the bullpen, rather, not pit. We'll spend a lot of time decorating the bullpen tomorrow, and we'll see if we can also get the conference room done tomorrow. It shouldn't be too difficult to get both of those done. But the last thing I want to decorate for today is definitely going to be the last thing I want to get decorated is going to be the lobby. Because what if someone wants to sign up to join the police as well? You know? I never really considered that. No, of course you guys did. You guys are smart. If someone wants to join up with the police, I gotta provide an opportunity for them to do that as well, and part of that is going to be, you know, making the lobby look interesting, look nice, and, you know, also functional. I gotta give it plenty of function, not just form. So we're gonna have some seating, we're gonna have some waiting areas, all the stuff. Everything you expect, it'll be here. Exactly. What if you gotta, you know, what if you gotta bail them out after spending all night at the fourth rail and getting into a bunch of fights? Huh? What then? What then? You might be wondering, why the hell are you sinking this thing into the ground? Because I want to make sure I can get as close to a perfectly parallel desk as possible. And it looks like I did. So that was negative 55. Then we'll just reverse that. Great. All right, 15. I'll move you and move you. Good. Good. This will be reception. I'll also put a couple of, you know, I'll put a couple of mannequins here for the different police uniforms. Maybe have maybe put that enlist poster again. Yeah, we'll do that. You know, of the different stores I've built so far, I still think Fallon's is probably my favorite one I've built. Just because I love the nice window display that we've got. I love the nice window display that we have. As you walk by, you can see all the outfits. All the outfits. And these are all of the clean civilian outfits available in the game. All of them. I've got too many hours in the game to be wrong about this. These are all the clean civilian outfits that aren't, you know, that just like an undershirt and jeans or something. This is all of them. And then here we've got the rare green, the super rare green dress, which I don't even know how I found this item. And then we've got, of course, the operators. Well, they're the operators' outfits. You know, the suits that they wear underneath their actual gear over here. But this was definitely the most fun one to put together. It was simple. It was cut and dry. It's a nice little storefront. Okay, I'll check out Dak's outfits. He makes a lot of good mods. I've got several of his gun mods. I'm a big fan of his. I believe he did the revolver rifle mod. Big fan of the revolver rifle. That one's really cool. That one's a lot of fun. Okay, decorations. Wall decorations, posters. Yeah, I definitely want that enlist poster. Oh, it's still at an angle. All right, nice. Nice, that'll work good as soon as, as soon as we're looking away from it, and we're not in the build menu, it'll look fine. Furniture. Chair typing, scaver. Which desk do I have him at? Do I have him at this one or this one? I think we'll go with this one. Alright, cool. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Now we just have to decorate it with all the things that you would find here. We'll put some filing cabinets back here because there's the space to do so. It's not gonna affect the movement through the space. We'll go for 2 or 3. Yeah, we'll go for 2. We'll go for 2. Shouldn't be bad. I could also have them facing this way instead. Nah. Well, it's not. It's really not gonna change the amount of space that it uses all that much. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That one's fine. That one's perfectly fine there. Cool. And then we'll also go into Homemaker, decorations, miscellaneous interior. Oh, yes. Don't want to forget bulletin board. Love our bulletin boards here. I'll place one back here. I'll place one over here. Awesome. And I'll have them back here. This is just the, I imagine this one is just the one that the secretary uses for all their secretarial needs. All right. Time and weather fixed. Homemaker, power, miscellaneous. This is the typing. This is the typing animation seat. So we have to have something that the animation can be processed on, and that will do. That will do. Now we've got a couple other things to place here. Got some cardboard boxes with files to work with. That's what we'll place over here. We'll place the fire panel over here. That is smart. That takes up exactly the kind of space we need it to. You know, it draws the eye, and it almost looks like it makes sense as to why there's no wood paneling underneath it. Almost makes sense. Does exactly the job we want it to. Alright, yeah, that works. Okay, more desk stuff. More desk stuff. Office goodies. We love putting our fans in the corner of these desks. Oh man, you know what else I forgot to place in the holding cell area? Wild guess. What did I forget to place in the holding cell area? I'll give you until I actually make it over to that space to figure it out. What did I forget to place over there? What did I forget to place? What could it possibly be? It's two items, but one of them is more of an obvious failure than the other. What did I forget to place? If you're watching on the VOD, leave your comment beforehand. I see how long you guys watch this, so I will know. But go ahead and leave your comment as to what you think I forgot. You're probably going to be correct. There are 2 items. I will accept either of the two answers. There are 2 items that I forgot to place over there that I shouldn't have because I placed them in every other build. In every other, publicly available section of every other build, I placed them. What could I possibly have forgotten? It's 2 categories of items. Leave your comment. If you're watching live, I will check your comment just as we get in there. What could I possibly have forgotten? You guys are very smart. I'm sure you will figure it out. All right, what else do I want to place on this desk? I think we're good. With that. Instead of the bulletin board, I'll place the clock on the wall here. Okay, I think that's good. Now, we're going to go and try and figure this out. And now, at 2 hours, 54 minutes, and 45 seconds, that is the last time that I will accept an answer. The answer is one of these two answers is acceptable. Either the cigarettes, the ashtray, and any of the smoking paraphernalia, or a copy of Public Occurrences. Those are the 2 items. Those are the 2 objects I will accept as the answer. Those are the 2 acceptable answers here. The ashtray on that side, closest to the desk. Or rather, closest to the guard. Not the desk. It's on the desk. It can't get closer to the desk than being on the desk. Yeah, I know, man. It slipped mine as well. It always does, and it shouldn't. I mean, I've got a big white building talking about Public Occurrences. I should have remembered. Should be very easy to remember this. And then, yeah, I placed the ashtrays and the cigarettes in almost every single thing that I build here. Like the one location that's the one publicly accessible location that doesn't have any is the church. That's the only one that doesn't have any. This shouldn't be something I forget very easily, but here we are. Now, do I have room to place a clock in here? Because I'm sure a clock would be nice. Do I have room for it? Not really. Well, I could get rid of that. And then it does that, of course. Okay, here's what we'll do. I'll place the clock there. And then to the side of it, we will place a few of the weapon racks. We won't go with the metal frame ones. We'll just go with these guys. Yeah, those are pretty simple. Okay, that works. We'll need to put a clock in the bullpen and in the conference room, but first we need to finish decorating the lobby. So we've got the secretary's desk all taken care of. We've got the armor racks for the enlistment. I'll make sure to get the outfits and place those later. I'm sure that Dax outfits will work nice. I'll have to check those out. If he has police uniform objects, I'll definitely go for those. They don't need to be like hyper specific They just need to be police uniforms that look like they would work in any town in the United States. That's kind of the only requirement I have is that they're police outfits that kind of look like American police outfits. 'Cause there's a few great police outfit mods out there, but you know, one of them's like, I mean, they're all vaguely European, or they're a SWAT outfit, and neither of those two are the things that I'm looking for as the police outfits. And that's more or less because, you know, this is set in Boston, Massachusetts, not you know, this isn't a European city or town. This is the United States. So I would like all the outfits to look, you know, like they belong here. Okay. We want seats, couches. We're gonna place one of these guys. Yeah. I like the gray. The gray works really well with the blue background. Really nice. Really nice, that gray. Alright, how are we looking with the peg placement? Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good there with the peg placement. That's pretty solid. Yeah, okay. Like that. We'll put another couch up against this wall. Alright, that's good. That's good. We'll place a little side table or end table in between the two. We'll place a you know, some ashtrays, maybe a vase on top, and then we'll have all the coffee stuff right here as well. And another water cooler. Okay, nice. Nice, then I want to go way back over to Homemaker. Furniture. All this stuff. You guys know where this stuff is by now. I've said it enough times. I don't need to say it again. Really, I say it for my own benefit, so that I don't leave a whole ton of dead air, but then, you know, here we go. I get super invested in building one thing, and then there's like 2 minutes where I say nothing. Ugh. Odd angle Z. We'll go by 10th of a degree at a time. All right. I get the feeling we're gonna have to move the bulletin board somewhere else again. We'll place it right here. Yeah, that works nice. That works nice. That works well. What words am I saying? What language am I speaking here? Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the only place I can have the stairs, isn't it? At this point. I built everything around the stairs being right here, so I'll have to set up this upstairs section to kind of make sense for why the for why the stairs would be there. I'll have to work on that. That's okay. How in the world? Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that placement. That's pretty good. Somewhere else here in fixtures should be the coffee machine. No? No? Okay. Oh well. I know we got these shelves, these display cases. I don't know if they're usable, but I know we have them. I get the feeling they probably aren't aren't actually usable, but oh well. We do want to place a radio down first. Have DCR playing. We don't need the Minutemen radio in here because this is a local police force. This is a local police force, not a militia. And also, the Minutemen garrison is just down the street. Don't need to worry too much about that, but I will place a radio setup as well. Radio setup would be a smart move. And we'll need to place a bunch of them at the at each of the desks in there as well for each of the officers stationed. Or rather, each of the officers in the building at the time. Now, business, we'll use the larger cafe dispenser. Awesome. Ooh, that fits perfectly. Oh, that looks great. Okay, that looks great. I'm not going to put any coffee cups on there because probably shouldn't have coffee cups lying around a radio. Not the smartest move. OC Decorator. Office and lounge. Smokes and ashtrays. Get the trays placed out here. Not going to worry about putting any cigarettes out because this is guest seating. This is not the it's not the police's job to bring cigarettes for you to smoke. Personal effects, general items, all the way to the end. Go with the flared vase and the rounded vase. Well, for English not being your first language, you do seem to communicate very well, very, very well. What is your first language? Where are you from? Should put a telephone out here. That would be a good idea. Okay. No worries. No worries. If you don't want to tell me, that's all good. I'm always interested in seeing where the people who watch me come from. It seems to be pretty common trend for my viewership. A lot of people where English is not their first language. Honestly, I just think that's pretty cool. I just think it's pretty cool that I can provide entertainment for people who are not, who are not native to where I'm from. I think that's pretty interesting. All right, what else do I need to place? What else do I need to place in this section? I know we're coming up close. Oh, we're way over. We're 12 minutes over. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, well, we are way over. I guess that is it for the day. I was not keeping track of the time. You know what? We will do one more thing. One more thing. We'll make sure to put the yeah, that would be a good idea. We'll make sure to put the lights in, and that'll be the last thing we do for the day. Oh boy, I should not have gone over time. I really shouldn't have. I'm glad I did because I got a lot done, but I can't continue to go over time. So let's get these floors in quick. And we've got one, two, three, Okay. 3 deep. That's not bad. That's not bad. I probably don't need to for today, so I'll just leave that. We'll place the lights using this guy as our guide here. Only need 1 light, I'm fairly certain. I should probably have created the guide from the opposite direction, but this is the way I know we will be centered. At least on one end. Ooh, and very close to centered on this end as well. Great. Okay. Okay, I love it. I love it. Looks really, really good. Really good. Very happy with the progress we've made. Looking forward to continuing this this thing tomorrow. So let's go ahead and jump into. There we go. Free cam. Let's grab our screenshot. Oh yeah, I gotta get these again because I was not I had not toggled the menus off. Alright, I'll probably use the first of those 3, but okay. Alright, awesome. Well, I'm very, very happy with the progress we've made, even though we went over. We went a bit over time, but you know what? That's not a bad thing, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't screw me over in the long run. The render time and the upload will hopefully not be too bad with this going a bit over time, but I'm glad you guys got a little bit extra. You know, you got a little bit extra. Still got to make up for a couple of those shorter streams that I had. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you've enjoyed watching live and you'd like to watch the rest of the series and you're not already following me on YouTube, go on over to my VODs channel. We've got 43 other episodes of this. We've got 43 other episodes of this up on the VODs channel, which is CN Games on YouTube, or youtube.com/@CN_games. Yeah, 43 other episodes of this, which is approximately, when everything balances out, that makes it approximately 120... yeah, 129? Yeah. Yeah, approximately 129 hours on top of this, which would bring it to 132 hours of content, which is absurd. And that's only this series. I've also got a whole bunch of other games that I've gone ahead and played. If you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, if not, no worries. Just happy you guys are watching any of the things that I've done. If you are watching on the VOD channel already, as the majority of you seem to be doing, thank you very much for doing so. If you enjoyed, consider leaving a like, commenting, and subscribing. If you didn't enjoy, thank you for watching for 3 hours. I don't know how you would watch for 3 hours and not enjoy the thing that you're watching, but you know what? I applaud you for that. Not many people can do that. I certainly have trouble watching something I don't like for more than 5 minutes. So thank you. Thank you for giving me your time. We will be back tomorrow if you want to watch us live. We are live Monday through Saturday. starting at 4:30 Central Standard Time here in the United States, which is, you know, Chicago time zone, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, 4:30 CST here in the US, Monday through Saturday. And we will be back tomorrow with more of this stuff. If you are watching on the VODs channel, I keep skipping off of this. If you're watching on the VODs channel, make sure to check the description. You will find a list of all of the mods that I'm currently using. And anytime I update a settlement mod, well, these are all the settlement mods. Not every mod I'm using. I'm using 248 mods right now. These are just the settlement mods. Every time I add a new settlement mod, I'll update it in the next VOD that mod is actually used in. Other than that, I've also got links to my social media pages, my Twitter and my Instagram. If you want to check out some of my photography, you can go ahead and check out my Instagram. I need to update it with more recent photography, but I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with those pictures I took. And if you check my Twitter or my X or whatever you call it, I manually update my Twitter feed with every with a notification every time I'm about to go live. Same with the community tab on the VODs channel. So again, consider subscribing. On top of that, the last thing on that list would be ways you can support me monetarily. Links in the description to a bunch of ways you can support me monetarily if you feel like doing so. I'm not going to sit here and beg you to do so, but I recognize, you know, money exists, and if I want to keep doing this at scale or increase the amount of content I can produce for all of you, then money is a thing that I kind of need. Yeah, that's about all I have to say about it. It's your money. I'm not gonna sit here and try and tear it out of your hands. It just means the world to me that you guys are watching. So, with all that out of the way, I will see you guys tomorrow for another episode at approximately the same bat time and definitely the same bat channel. All right, have a good one.